All right, Ben Johnson, V Productions.
Yeah. Oh,
I really love this quote.
let's.
I really love it.
Yeah, I like the quote too, but at the same time, I always have like a little gripe. There's always a little bit in me that like if I ever start or end a film with a quote, I always feel like a little snobby for being like, oh yes, the film itself isn't smart, so let me add this quote to it to make it seem that way.
Oh my goodness.
You can see the blood on my pants right there.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I noticed that so many times when I was editing this.
Oh wow.
This is a much better opening than The Haunted.
Oh yeah. No offense to Donnie.
Okay, I lied. Like, I mean, well, the opening is different from a credit sequence. The
Yeah.
opening is the very beginning. Like, you click play, and that's how it starts. And then, like, the
Yeah.
beginning of the film is, like, different. So I feel like this has a better beginning to the film than The Haunted did. Which,
Yeah.
yeah.
You kind of get like a backstory of this character too.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, it's the same house from the
It's the same house from The Haunted. Oh, dude, this
Me and Ben-
shot is out of focus, and I hate it. Oh, it's a great shot. I love the silhouette and everything, but it's just the fact that it's out of focus just bothers me.
Oh, look at that beautiful shot.
The ring. Look at
The
that.
ring.
Oh, he's so conflicted.
This shot was actually my favorite shot in this actually film.
Yeah, like this is like a shot I had always wanted to do ever since like I moved to that apartment.
Security. That's right, security. Security is coming to your house.
Yeah. We also shot this one with two separate cameras, but I feel like it's not as bad. I love how well decorated this drug den is. They've got like such like
Yeah.
tasteful paintings.
Can we just talk about how that one character is just smoking and just doing nothing?
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I wanted. That like she's the leader. She doesn't do any of the work. It's in the words of Steve Jobs. She plays the orchestra. I love how you can see Crafty in the background too.
I know.
Working in this a gang, you know, there's benefits.
gotta eat.
There's perks.
You gotta eat.
you know the leader. She doesn't do anything, but she makes it fun by bringing food for everyone.
Are you hungry? I mean, do you want a submarine sandwich? If you're thirsty, we've got juice boxes, Hawaiian punch.
I will say, I have such a hard gripe with this. It's just like it's so like, before we do that shot? Why didn't I just walk up there and just be like, no, sorry, Joe, but we're not gonna have a thing that says drugs in the background. It's just so distracting. I will say the lighting is really good. Like this is a great example.
Oh, I love this lighting.
Yeah, like this is a great example where it's like in The Haunted, we kind of wanted the like low-key shadowy vibe, but like we just like didn't accomplish it. But in this we did. However, you can clearly tell that this was shot on one camera, and then this was shot on a different camera, just because like I feel like the contrast is different and the lighting is a little
and
different.
lighting position is kind of different too.
Yeah, they kind of changed.
I think she deserves an Oscar in this.
Yeah, she did do a really good performance.
She did
yeah.
a really good job being scared too. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe what if she was the haunted actress? I'm sorry, I still cannot deal with that. Like
With
like,
how she
no.
shot it? Hold up.
Yeah, how she shot it. She's like no reaction.
It feels like she's very stone-faced, which granted like does kind of fit the character, but like at the same
Yeah.
time, it's not just gonna be
Not
like a
even, like-
poo poo poo. There's gonna be like you might even flinch when it fires. Like, you know, it's gonna be a bit
Yeah,
more
like-
of an exaggerated reaction as opposed to just like a. I feel like the film would have really benefited if I took you, or just like all of us essentially, and I like had us like come over and I would like show everyone, here's how you hold it, here's how like, you know, you reciprocate the recoil, here's how like essentially like you would draw it from your holster, you know, and I like really like worked with people to really drill that as opposed to just having people come over on the day of the shoot and then just be like, oh, okay, this is how you do it, and then like expect for
Yeah.
them to be able to do it. Because I remember with this bit, like I can't remember how many takes it took for you to get the loading of the handgun right, but it's like if we just like spent a day beforehand like practicing it, probably wouldn't be able to do it. I do love that.
I love that shot too.
A perfect,
I really love
a
that.
perfect fusion of practical with visual effects.
I think I did pretty well in that.
You did pretty dang
Yes.
good, I will say.
Even though I have no acting experience, I'm always behind the camera just, or like the scene just editing. Oh, I always, forevermore, every time I see this, it just reminds me of Tom Cruise.
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean like
oh,
in
yeah.
Mission? You mean like in Mission Impossible 3 when he comes out around that corner and just
Yeah. Like he just goes.
yeah, love that scene. Or no, it wasn't Tom Cruise. It was
Was it?
Kerry Russell that did it. You know?
But it's like, but how do you have your gun still on your belly like that?
Because we didn't want it to break.
Perfectly. That's true. I love this scene. I really love it. Like I think this is the best like finger licking scene ever.
Finger licking
Use that.
scene ever.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that finger licking scene. You know? Oh, there's our.
There's Christina, everyone's favorite, Camp Savage's favorite actress.
Which I thought she did pretty well in this.
Yeah, she did good for like such a small role. Also mad shout out for coming out and doing such a small role for free. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, the lighting there could be a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Dude, look at that performance.
I know.
With how she like so
So-
carefully like steps around the body, you know?
And she's like cautious about it.
Like so like cautious of like what did I just do, you know?
Yeah.
So depressing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh, look at that. So tactical. Tactical.
Tactical here.
Tactical.
Oh my gosh. I
Tactical.
remember that day when we shot
Tactic-Q! He's Tactic-Q!
this.
Tactic-Q!
He who would pun would pick a pocket.
Doing that scene was really hot. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Believe me,
it
dude.
was in the middle of the summer, and
In the middle of the
that
summer,
shot?
wearing all that black, heavy gear and stuff. Yeah.
like, yo, I thought I was gonna die.
Oof. Symbolism. That's a cool location, not gonna lie.
I really love that scenery.
Yeah. It's got a great backdrop because it's literal rust.
You that guy?
Symbolism.
Yes, I am. Let me just tell you something, man. You're a goddamn hero. You know, cops these days, they're just
I
nuts.
think that, like,
Ooh,
I
Dapper
remember,
Ben.
like, you tell me something about this scene that, like, I felt like personally, I think it was kind of weak. The way he's like, "Oh, you're a goddamn hero," and then your character just goes, "No," and just like walks away. I don't know, like, if you said something about that, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can't remember. I
Yeah.
love this shot with how the
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
titles
cool.
come in. Yeah. Also, another thing, if your film isn't smart, but you want it to come across as so, end it with classical music.
Oh yeah.
These are the tricks of the trade. Okay, I don't know why I feel like the last time I watched this film I was like, this is trash. Like, why does anyone think this is even any good? But like watching it now it's like it's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I think it's a lot better than what we have done with like The Haunted.
Yeah, I think watching The Haunted as a precursor and then watching Rust, it's like, oh wow.
It feels
Like,
good.
No, how do we finish this? we need to bring this to a conclusion. How do I do this?
We just do the cliche YouTube, and we'll see
Make
you in
sure
the
you
next.
like and subscribe. Drop a like down there. Smash! Smash
But
that subscribe button. Destroy it. As soon